This video, we're going to take a look at the Colts winner over the Tennessee Titans in overtime. Along with that, we're going to talk about how film study helped the Colts know what to call at the right time. Okay, so for this breakdown, we're actually going to go back to the play prior because it's basically the same formation. And I think it gives the Colts an idea of the coverage against this particular look that the Titans are going to do. So we have Michael Pittman Jr. He's supposed to run a slant. I think he takes too many steps upfield. Probably supposed to be a little bit quicker, like one step and go. And then you have Pierce, who's supposed to be running a slant as well. And the reason I say Pittman probably needs to be more of a one slant, I would like more of a one slant, I guess I should say, is it creates better spacing against the DBs. You have Avery, number 23, and then McCreary, number 21. They're the cornerbacks. They're in man coverage over these two receivers. Let's just run the play so that you can see exactly what it is that happens. And it's a pretty good route by Pierce. Probably need to catch that ball, but as you can see, we get man cut. We're in man coverage up top with those receivers, and that, even though the play isn't made there by Pierce, he doesn't catch the ball. It does give the Colts the information that they need for their next play call, because they're going to run basically the same play, just with Pittman going in motion. So I'm going to go ahead, run the play, and then we'll come back and talk about what it is that happened on it. And you can see it sets it up perfectly for the touchdown. Now, we're not going to go into the end zone view just yet, but I want to go ahead and go back. So as you saw, Pittman went in motion. Now, typically when teams use this motion, you'll see a lot of times the receiver that's going in motion will then run out to the flat, and then the furthest out receiver or receivers on the other side of the motion, they'll run either a quick slant or a snag. They're trying to get in the way so that the guy who's in man coverage over their teammate, he's going to either run into the other cornerback or safety or nickel or whoever, and then that will free up the guy who's running out into the flat, and that's the purpose of it. And so for a lot of defenses, what they've started doing is what's called an exchange of routes. So let me go ahead and forward this play just a little bit and let Pittman get lined up. So what I mean by this is McCreary, who is over Pittman still, if he sees Pittman go outside like he does initially, he starts thinking, okay, we've got to exchange, because he needs to be looking for the slant. Because, again, you could have a situation where instead of McCreary being knocked off his receiver, it's Avery instead, because of the mess that Avery's got to fight through. He would either have to go over the top to try and get back onto Pierce, or try to go underneath. But this is a way to avoid that. So instead, they're going to be doing a switch where when McCreary sees Pittman go outside, he's now saying it's a code word switch, something, so that Avery knows, okay, I'm coming off the slant and instead picking up the out route. But that's the problem on this play, because as you could see, instead, Pittman's not running that route to the outside. He's actually running a second slant. And what I want you to notice as we run the play is just how slow he starts off. And then once he knows that the switch has been made, he's then going to burst to the inside. And Avery, who is technically in the trail position now, he's off. He can't get back behind in a chase down position of Pittman. And that's the touchdown. Now, the reason I say that this is due to film study is we've seen this exactly before. Let's go ahead and take a look. The Steelers did it, same type of an idea, against the Titans and their Thursday night matchup, and we're going to take a look at that play right now. Okay, so this is the game-winning score of the Week 9 matchup between the Steelers and the Tennessee Titans that occurred on Thursday Night Football. And what you're going to see is Allen Robinson, the second, he's going to sell like he's going outside, and then he's going to run back to the inside. And then Deontay Johnson is going to sell like he's running a quick slant, and then he's actually going to work back to the outside. And you're going to see the exact same thing where the defensive backs for the Titans, they're trying to switch, and look what happens. Wide open, touchdown. Let's go back to it again, because remember, Deontay's to the outside. So they're going to do an exchange, and instead they're going to get caught up in the exchange, and it's going to be wide open for Deontay Johnson. Great job right there. So obviously, this is film that the Colts are able to see, and they're noticing, hey, this is something that we can take advantage of. And that's why they ran the play that they did there at the goal line, because they knew that they had man coverage. And just to make it more simple for you to remember, let's go ahead and go back to it. And I'm just going to pull up the film just for you again. Let's go back to that play. We get the same type of a thing. Switch. Oh, touchdown, Colts. Now, if you're the Titans, you need to fix that, because right now part of the problem is this is now on film with two different teams that you're trying to do a switch against man coverage, and you're going to start seeing that more. So I'm sure that the Titans coaches have taken a deep look and said, okay, we've got to do something else to change the coverage to try and not be having this take advantage of our switching in man, because if they do continue to do this, you're going to see every team against them, especially in the red zone, or if they need a first down on a short yardage play that they've got to have. You're going to start seeing this against the Titans unless it gets fixed. So hopefully this gave you a little bit of an idea of how film study allows other teams, if you're looking at teams and go, oh, we need to make sure that we know what kind of coverage they're going to be. Oh, they're in this coverage? Okay, we can take advantage of it. And if you can know that, that is nothing more than making it easy for the play caller and the players to execute. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to leave a like. If you're enjoying this type of content, please make sure to subscribe. I do want to give a shout out as well to our booster members. They're the ones who are supporting this channel. They get to have their names in the videos. If you wish to have your name in a video just like this, make sure to hit the link down below and join at the booster member or above. On the end screen, there will be another recommended video. Most likely it will be a breakdown video. You guys have a great rest of the day.